Greetings, dear viewers, and welcome back to some more World of Warcraft with a controller. So, I've just hit level 93, as we can see right there in the chat box, as I was doing some management of followers and going on their missions and things like that. I've got 4 available, and there are 4 in progress. I've got all of our followers out on missions already. One of them is a rare mission, just so you folks, in case those of you who are interested, want to know about this. One of these is a rare mission, as we can see here, Dumb and Dumber, and we've got 3 of them out there. It's going to result in a Tormented Hood, which will create a soulbound item. So a head slot item, I'm sure, for our subtlety here, which is, for our spec here, which is subtlety. But the important thing to note is that we have, well, one of the most important things to note is that we've hit level 93 at this point. And I just came out and took a look over here, and I see that Gazlo now has a quest for us. And I believe once we checked at this table right here before, we saw that you would need to be level 93 to upgrade the garrison further. So I'm extremely interested in that, so we're going to check that out.
I'm all yours, Commander.
Bigger is better. You know, boss, I think I know how we can take this place to the next level. Bigger walls, more buildings, some space to stretch your arms after a long day of adventuring. Don't get me wrong, it's going to take a lot of resources, but what else are these things for? We can plot it out on the drafting table whenever you're ready. It's going to be glorious. Use the architect table to select your town hall and upgrade your garrison to tier 2. The following will be cast on you. Book of Garrison Blueprints. Oh! Teaches the blueprints needed to build level 1 versions of all small, medium, and large buildings, excluding the salvage yard. Okay. Well, that all sounds extremely fun. So, we are going to use this now, and we're going to select the Great Hall here. Here. Oh, it's right there. The central hub of all garrison activity, access to your architect and mission specialist can be found inside. Aha! Right now, the architect is outside because it's just a little tent that we have right now, but we are going to upgrade this. Now, let's see. The upgrade will require what? I think it takes like an hour, I think it said before. Hold on, let's nab cancel on that. Unlocks access to a large and small building plot in tier 2. Unlocks access to a medium and an additional building plot. Okay. An additional small building plot. Okay, well, we don't see how long it's going to take. Cost 200 resources. We got plenty of resources, so let's go ahead and just hit upgrade. Boom. Oh, cinematic. It's immediate, is it?
I have seen you and your armies win many hard-fought battles across Draenor. We now face our greatest challenge as we attempt to unite against the Iron Horde.
Hey yo, get a load of that. Discovered too bad for use fort. Nice! More plots. Awesome. Okay, so this is awesome. Whoa, look at this. So we're outside of it now. Oh, this is the gate leading in. Okay then. Okay then. So we're at the northern exit here. Let me make certain I'm recording. I am. Okay. Oh, good. All right. What is this? We got a pack mule here. And Nixie. Steam Whittle Preservation Society. Can I interact with any of these? No? Okay. Frostwall Grunt. Oh, yes, baby. Get a load of this. Now this is starting to look like an actual fort. That's why they call it a fort. What are you doing, buddy? This isn't a restroom, is it? I hope I'm not disturbing him. Why would there be a restroom right at the entrance there? No, he's just chilling out. He's just sitting on a log there. Alright then. Get a load of all this. There's Snowpaw. How's it going, Snowpaw? Good to see you. Got a peon working here. Oh, this must be another plot for a building. Okay. There's Urena the Mystic. I think she can send me to Orgrimmar, right? More supplies, Commander? Our soldiers could always use them. Okay. Never mind. I thought we had a portal to Orgrimmar or something here, but maybe I was wrong. Hey, look! It's Senior Peon the Second. This guy gets assistant. We can't talk to him, but he's being badass there, just chilling out with his glasses and everything, his goggles. Oh, that's so cool. And of course, here we have Duratan to start the next quest to go attack the Thunderlords. I think that's the next step, is to go attack the Thunderlords. Let's take a look around at our garrison first, though. Frostwall Grunt. Oh, yeah, we got some guards up in here. Training. Mos Def, what was this again? Was this our barracks? I think this is our barracks, right? PvP bodyguard miniaturization device. Adds this toy to your toy box. Miniaturize your bodyguard for 1 hour. Huh. Interesting. I don't think I want that right now. I think I might have seen that before. Whoa, hang on. Look at this. There's even a quest out here. Oh, hey, look at this. It's like a mine. I think I've heard about this before. And we're fighting here, huh? What is this? Gorin? Frostwall Gorin? What is going on here? Mine Foreman. Oh, it's Blixthraz. Wait, are you the one that's going to give me the engineering quest? Yeah, the big Frostfire gun. Okay, no, I'm not interested in that. We know I'm not interested in that one, so we're going to say goodbye on that one. But this guy, what's going on here? The abandoned mine shaft. Ow! Come on now. Look at that thing. This is ridiculous. That thing looks ridiculous. Actually kind of terrifying. Now that I think about it. There's a little one there too. Alright, so I'm going to stand over here and talk to the foreman so I don't get attacked. Or I'm going to get attacked anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and loot up. Now then.
Something you doing?
Things are not Gorin our way. The abandoned mine shaft has been overrun with Gorin. They seem to be responding to commands from a big one further down the mine. If you can take him out, the rest will probably retreat. Once you have those Gorin cleared out, we can get that mine up and working. Kill Stone Tooth in the Garrison mine. The following will be cast on you. A Garrison mine. What is that? Let's inspect that real quick. Oh, I was going to, but never mind. Let's do this. Finish him off right quick. Get some loot action going. Alright, you again. Let's talk to him again. Talk to him again. There we go.
Yes.
Now then, we want to inspect that, right? Oh, I can't inspect that. Alright, so let's hit this. Allows players to mine Draenix stone from mineral nodes in Draenor. Draenix stone can be converted to work orders for Draenor material, or Draenor minerals. Not sure what good that does me right now. I'll accept the quest. Perhaps we should do that before we launch the attack on the Thunderlords. Alright, well, actually we've just started the quest, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's do this then. Let's target the big one. Boom! Easy peasy. Alright, by the way, dear viewers, early in this video, I think it's probably a good idea for me to showcase this. I'm using what I think is version 1.4.1 of console port. I just updated console port, in other words. And this update occurred 3 weeks ago. Now, if you'll notice the date here, in case you're looking at this video later, it is currently February 12th. You can see the 12 there on the calendar. If I click on the calendar, we can see all the stuff that's going on there. And we can see here, February 12th. Ta-da! Well, apparently the Dark Moon Fair is ending today. Interesting. Anyway, and there is Valentine's Day. Time walking dungeon event, pet battle bonus event. Interesting stuff. Look at this whole week all adorned in hearts and Valentine's Day decorations and things like that. Anyway, I upgraded to console port, which was updated. Sorry, I updated console port, which was updated 3 weeks ago, and they added a new feature here. Now, let me show you about this feature because if you are using this version of console port, you may run into the same problem I had, in which it threw a whole bunch of errors if you don't have it set up correctly. The kind of errors where World of Warcraft will actually tell you your add-ons are encountering a ton of errors and it could slow down your game. Would you like to disable add-ons? And of course you're not going to want to do that. So let me show you a workaround that I found for it. We're going to go to System over here in the console port menu, and we might actually have to fight this Gorin right quick. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and clear him out. Okay, dude, one-shotting for days. Awesome stuff. Okay, so now let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to move up here. Actually, yeah, let's do this. Let's go and loot this guy. Missed that loot. We're going to go over here toward the garrison first. Ooh, look at all this stuff, too. Alright, I don't have time for that. What? Are you kidding? Are you actually coming after me? You jerk. Okay, well, the astute viewer may notice that I'm getting now options to loot with the suppress of a button instead of having to bring up the cursor. And that's what this whole thing is about. That's why I want to showcase it. So, anyway, we're going to go to the controls menu here, and under settings, there is now a loot button. Now, it shows unchecked for me, but the truth is it's actually enabled. Okay, in order to get this to work, I had to enable both interact button and loot button, and had to set them to the same button, which was, for me on my controller, square on the PlayStation controller that I'm using. I'm using a PlayStation 3 controller that is emulating an Xbox controller. But I had to set it to this button. They both have to be the same button. And if you set it up correctly in this version of console port, then it'll show loot button is not enabled, but it actually is, okay? It's just kind of a glitchy thing, at least on my system. I don't know if it's because of my setup or what. But the loot button will enable you to loot with the press of a button instead of having to bring up the cursor to loot every time. It says, note, this is an experimental feature. As we've seen, it is a little bit glitchy, so that is a good note to include. Use one of your buttons to loot your last target when you're in range. The button you assign here will only be used for looting when A, you're out of combat or targeting the creature, B, the creature is or was your last target, and C, the creature is dead and it has loot for you. Alright, so if you've got this set up correctly and it's not throwing errors or anything like that, then let's go ahead and go kill something so I can show you. These Goron make great targets for that. Let's just go inside the mine, and I'll show you exactly how it works. It's incredible. It's a great way to do things again. It's a great way to loot things. Some of the complaints that I've heard from players using this is that the looting and stuff is really clunky because you have to bring the cursor up. Now, it hasn't been too much of a problem for me. I've got used to it, and it just kind of, it just kind of works in my flow of things that I'm doing. But let's go ahead and target the big one here. Let's go ahead and kill him outright. And the other two, we'll take them out, like so. Alright, now you see that? You see how I have now a loot option there? It's because that is my last target. He's dead, and he has loot for me. Now if I move away, loot goes away. But if I get closer, notice that I don't have to bring up the cursor at all. If I press X or square on my controller, it targets the last target I had, and then I press it again, and it loots. And because World of Warcraft loots in an area around you now, well, I say now, I realize it's probably not that new of a thing, but because it loots in an area around you, looting is just extremely simple now with the console port, if you can get this set up correctly. So anyway, like I said, it's a little glitchy. I hope I explained it properly. I hope I explained it right. And I hope it works the same for you folks, or you just don't run into the errors that I ran into with this one. But I'm eagerly looking forward to an update that may very well solve that. Anyway, boom, back to this. And then we just loot. I have to press it twice. I don't know if it's a thing where you're supposed to have to press it twice, but pressing it twice is a lot easier than what I was doing. Let me show you what I was doing. Kill this target, and what I was doing before was I would press down on my right thumbstick to, as a button press to bring this up, and then I would hover the cursor over something, and then I would press down on the thumbstick again. And that's how I've been looting for all these videos and all this stuff that I've been playing. And it's been great fun for me. Like I said, it's not something that really impedes my gameplay that much. But now I don't even have to worry about even that much. It's crazy stuff. It's crazy cool. See, now I just double tap real quick on my X button, or I guess square on my controller, whatever you want to call it. And it works out fantastic. It's just amazing, amazing fun. It's such a good update. It's exactly what we needed. It's exactly what console port needed to make it really sellable. Like, to really show new people about console port. They're gonna want to be able to loot without having to bring up the cursor, and gosh, it is so much easier. Oh, there's Stone Tooth. Well, good. Get out of the mine. We don't need you here. Now, hopefully, that ought to do it. Let's go ahead and take a little closer look down here. Inspect a little bit more. Okay. Not that big of an issue there. Seems like a not that deep mine. But, you know, they're resources, and I definitely want my Garrison to have these resources. It's all about fighting that Iron Horde. What's this way? Huh, interesting. A little platform to stand on. Cool. What are you doing up here? It's just the one. That really is so much better. The looting is so much smoother that way. Alright, Mr. Foreman.
What do you want?
Nice job, too bad. Let's get the mining operation. Let's get this mining operation started. Boom. All right. Frostwall mine level 1. Nice. Okay. I guess I would upgrade this mine and be able to get more resources out of it by interacting with the architect table. Am I right about that? Oh, I interact with him. Drainic stone can be mined from mining deposits across Draenor. Return to me once you have 5 or more, and I will refine them into ore for you. Ah, as if I was mining. I'm not mining, though. I don't do mining. Wait, do I do mining? What are my professions? I guess now's an okay time to check. Engineering. I don't have a second profession. I mean, I guess I could pick up something. Wouldn't that be kind of neat? That might be kind of fun. Now, there was this over here that I wanted to check out. Whoa. A botanist. Ah, yes. No, nothing? Okay. Work orders. I guess herbalism work orders? Yep, look at all these plants and stuff sitting here. It would make sense that a Tauren would be the one doing the herbalism.
How may I aid you?
Nali soft soil. Drainic seeds can be gathered from herbalism nodes across Draenor. Return to me once you have 5 or more, and I will grow them into herbs for you.
Winds be at your back.
So I heard that crafting and professions, or gathering professions and things like that, or just professions in general, were a little wonky or a little strange in Draenor, or in Warlords of Draenor. And now I can see why. It appears you don't collect things and then do the stuff yourself. It appears you use your garrison and your workers with work orders and stuff like that to do the crafting and things for you. Tarnon.
Peace, friend.
Beautiful day, Commander.
Go in peace.
Nice. Dude, what a cozy little hut. Look at this place. This is cozy AF, man. I want to just stay here, chill out. Dude, this guy's got it the best. Out of everybody in Draenor, this guy has it the best. He just works in his little farm, toiling with seeds, working all day, doing the herbalism thing. Her too. They just do their herbalism thing, and then in their off time, they come in here and they relax in this cozy little hut. Oh my goodness. That's the life right there. That's the kind of life that I think everybody wants to strive toward. I like to imagine that these two are husband and wife or something like that. Boyfriend and girlfriend at the very least. But I like to imagine that they're husband and wife. And that's all they do is they just work the soil out here. They plant fruits and vegetables and seeds and all kinds of other herbs and things like that. And they just work on that all day long. And then at night they hang out with each other and just relax in this little hut. Oh my goodness. I'm envious of these two already. It's such a simple life. I love the idea of it. I want to protect those two. Okay, what's going on here? They got rope and there's a feather on the ground. Oh no, is that a fish? No, those are fish, not a feather. But there are feathers in that box right there. Fishing trainer. Fishing vendor. Look at the seagull. That thing looks awesome. That seagull's just kind of this one back there. This place is cool too.
Hello, man.
Troll fisherman. Oversized bobber. Okay, yeah, we got fishing supplies.
Be with you, man.
And a fishing trainer.
Greetings, man.
Requires level 5. I don't want to do
Stay
fishing.
away from the food.
But it's interesting to know that we got this stuff back here. That's super cool. Now, I don't know if they were all there since tier 1 of the garrison, but now we're in tier 2. That's really cool. Dude, look at all this. Is this first video of this session really going to be me just reviewing the garrison stuff or experiencing all the new garrison stuff? Oh, is that the town hall? Just a few whacks more. Dude, I like the fact that this guy's hard at work. Normally you see peons running around or walking around doing not a whole lot or like laying down and sleeping. But is this the town hall now? Oh my goodness. Oh, we didn't collect our resources. Ha! There we go. Seer Khazal, Shadow Moon Exile.
What do you need?
Despite a heavy cloth across his eyes, the wizened seer gazes up at the skies with a contemplative look. The stars shape our destinies, child, granting their blessing to the worthy and shunning the weak. Well, all right then.
Go forth to victory.
Welcome to the garrison. reagents, Kronk food and drink, Supply Master Airy. I believe I've been working with these already.
Or trade.
I believe I've been working with these merchants already. Repair everything here. Frostwall Axe Thrower. Battle Pet Master. Why do you have a quest for me?
Hey there.
Battle Pet Tamers, Warlords. I'd like to heal and revive my battle pets. Oh, my Baneling took 10% damage, right, for running away from that one fight. Let's go ahead and heal.
Bye-bye now.
Thank you.
Don't be shy.
Any pet stuff for sale? Heard any pet battle news? Out of Tanan Jungle? What is this quest? Battle Pet Tamers, Warlords. You have proven yourself before the wilds of Draenor. You have proven yourself before, but the wilds of Draenor are on another level. Defeat the Tamers in the wilds to prove your pet battle supremacy. Simreb Brightblade in Gorgrond. Veshar and Spires of Arak. Tar the Terrible in Nagrand. Tarloon in Talador. Gargra in Frostfire Ridge. Or Ashley in Shadow Moon Valley. You can also defeat a visiting tamer, Eris the Collector or Kura Thunderhoof in your garrison. By defeating them, you will show your dominance in Draenor. Okay. Defeat 5 pet battle trainers in Draenor. Interesting stuff. I don't think my level 2 mainling is up to this task, but it's good to know this quest is here.
Stay away from the voodoo.
I will decline that for now. What is this? It's like a stable area. I believe we entered from that entrance way out there. What you think of the level 2 garrison, Rokan?
What be on your mind?
Hey, boss man, old Vol'jin the war chief be sending me some shadow hunters to be your eyes and ears. When I hear of things out there in the wild you should be hearing of, I'll be letting you know.
Be seeing ya.
Be seeing ya. Okay. I believe that was the engineering area where there would be one if I was willing to do that one quest. That's the barracks-ish area out there, and then that way leads to the mines out there. And this here is the town hall. I guess the Great Hall in this case? I don't know what you would call it. Town hall, yeah, okay. Oh, man. No longer just that little tent before that we had before. There's Gazlo. Shadowhunter Ukambe. Are you new? Shadowhunter Ukambe? Oh, no, you were from the, you're from the supply base. No, that was Rala or Nala or something like that. Apologies, I'm getting some things mixed up. Innkeeper, of course. War Master Zog for the adventure, for the followers. A blueprints vendor. And of course, Gazlo.
Hey, Commander!
Now that's what I'm talking about. Look at this place. We've even got a pool out back. A little cold, sure, but you can't always have a tropical paradise. That's true, we do have a pool back there, technically.
Precision Goblin Engineering.
Whoa, look at all those blueprints we just learned! Now we can really begin building this place up. Alchemy Lab blueprint learned. The Forge, Enchanter Study, Engineering Works. Ha! Apparently we didn't even need to do the quest for Engineering Works. Nice. Scribe's Quarters, Gem Boutique, The Tannery, Tailoring Emporium, Barn, Gladiator's Sanctum, Lumber Mill. I want to build one of those immediately. Storehouse, Trading Post, War Mill. Oh wait, Lumber Mill and War Mill were the same thing in Warcraft 3. I think the War Mill was the upgraded version of the Lumber Mill. I'm not certain. I'll have to look into these. Goblin Workshop blueprint learned. Stables blueprint. Spirit Lodge. Why did I get fire? Spirit Lodge. Frostwall Tavern? Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna need a tavern. I really want to treat my forces well. I think morale is one of the most important things in any military or business organization or group of friends or softball team, whatever. I think morale, any kind of team, I think morale in a military force like ours is extremely important. Also, it's so nice that this place is so huge. This town hall, I love it. I love having all this room. It feels so much more comfortable. It really does. Oh, I'm actually doing a stretch right now because it feels like I can actually stretch out at this point. I'm going to have a sip of my apple juice, dear viewers. I feel accomplished. I let it sit a while, and the ice melted. So the first couple of sips of that were mostly just cold water because the apple juice sank below that. But then... But then there was nothing but cold apple juice. I love it. Okay then. This feels good. A blueprints vendor, huh? Let's check this out. Alchemy Lab level 2. Book of Garrison blueprints. Already known. Okay. In case somehow I hadn't completed this quest or something? It says already known. Teaches the blueprints needed to build level 1 versions of all small, medium, and large buildings, excluding the salvage yard. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't need this because we already know that. But some of these are pretty expensive. Not really that expensive. They're only $750. But I don't think I need any of these right now anyway. Wait, Frostwall Mines level 2? Provides the plans needed to upgrade your Frostwall Mines to level 2. Level 1 allows players to mine Dranic Stone. Yes, okay. Level 2 allows followers with the mining trait to work here, granting a unique bonus. Also opens a new mine shaft, granting access to additional mining nodes, and allows up to 14 work orders at a time. Okay. Well, since I don't do mining or anything like that, I'm not sure if that would be a really good use of our gold at this point. I'll need to look into some of this stuff. However, if we can build something like a lumber mill right now, or a tavern, I want to do that. Okay, so there's the War Mill. Level 1 doubles the chance for your quest rewards to get a rare or epic bonus upgrade, and increases the potency of the upgrade, allows the collection of armor scraps from the orc clans of Draenor for armor transmogrification use. Level 2 opens up work orders for follower weapons and armor. Aha, cool. In exchange for garrison resources. Also, new armor transmogrification items unlock. Level 3 grants one of your 3 seals of inevitable fate raid bonus loot roll at no cost each week. Okay, not sure what that is, but it's for raiding in Draenor, so we may not even need level 3 of the War Mill at all. Stables, let's see. Enables the capture and training of special mounts on Draenor. Also allows you to remain mounted while interacting with objects in outdoor Draenor zones. And you will no longer, level 2, you will no longer get dazed by enemies while riding mounts in outdoor Draenor zones. And level 3 increases mount speed in Draenor by 20%. Oof, that's really nice. So the stables seem kind of important. The biggest upgrade, though, is at level 3. Might take a lot of resources, a lot of work to get to that. The Spirit Lodge allows the collection of Ogre Waystones. Nice, that's cool. From Ogres on Draenor, these Waystones can be used to power an Ogre Wargate of your choice on Draenor. Also occasionally triggers Runes of Power during combat. Unlocks access to a second Ogre Waygate for a total of 2. Unlocks access to a third Ogre Waygate for a total of 3. The Goblin Workshop unlocks a personal engineer that creates a powerful invention each day. Exceptional work. Your engineer gains access to 5 new and amazing devices, and level 3 allows the creation of a siege vehicle once per day. Drive it to victory in Draenor. Okay, barracks. We have this. Unlocks patrol missions. Patrol missions have a higher than normal follower experience reward. Okay, level 2 allows a follower with the bodyguard trait to accompany you as a guardian in Draenor zones. Level 3 increases your follower limit by 5 and grants access to racial guards and banners. Okay, let's go to medium. Let's check out what medium's about. Oh, that's right. Console port doesn't really handle the Garrison UI that well yet. Okay, barn allows you to capture Clefthook, Elec, wolves, and Talbuk for leather and fur, used for leatherworking and tailoring supplies. Okay. Frostwall Tavern. Okay, each day a visitor offering a dungeon quest with generous rewards will spend the day that you're in. Fun. Level 2 recruits random followers each week. You can specify traits and abilities you're especially interested in. Oh, interesting. More followers for more missions. Level 3 unlocks the particularly lucrative Garrison resource missions. Oh, fun. Gladiator Sanctum increases your out-of-combat regeneration in outdoor Draenor zones and allows the collection of broken bones from defeated enemy players. Yes! Used for Conqueror's Tribute. Enables safe fall and underwater breathing in outdoor Draenor zones. Also enables the Nemesis quest series for defeating enemy players of specific races. That's fun. Level 3, while below 35% life, all damage taken is reduced by 50% in outdoor Draenor zones. That's a tremendous PvP bonus. Grants access to the High Mall Coliseum Gladiator Tournament. Oof. Lumber Mill. This is the one I'm really interested in. Allows you to mark Small trees in Draenor for harvest. Harvested timber can be converted to work orders for garrison supplies. Level 2 allows you to mark medium trees. Level 3 allows you to mark large trees. Yeah, I like the idea of being able to increase my resources, which is why I liked the idea of the lumber mill a lot. In a strategy game of any kind of strategy, I like to be able to build up my resources quickly. So you'll often see me doing things like fast expands and StarCraft and such like that, because I like to get a lot of resources. Of course, I am a Zerg player, so a fast expand is probably one of the things you're going to want to do as a Zerg player anyway. Either way, that's neither here nor there. Even in Warcraft 3, which I didn't really get that good at, but I have a feeling that if I played it again now, multiplayer, fast expanding might very well be on my in my playbook. So yeah, I like the ability to get a lot of resources. So the lumber mill is probably something that I'm going to want to build. But I've got to be careful because some of these are locked. Like, we've got 2 small plots. We've got a medium plot. And these are the those shacks that we saw before, the herb garden and the fishing shack. Okay, the garden and the shack. This is the garden and the shack that we saw before behind the Great Hall where the pool is, apparently. Technically speaking. Or not technically speaking, I'm not sure. Anyway, Frostwall Mines, we've got that too. We've got that all set up. Alright, so I've got to be careful about what to build. The tavern sounds great because I can get more followers. And that in turn can increase the strength of my forces and get me more experience. But the lumber mill gives us more resources in general. And then there's a trading post. A merchant shows up each day selling trade goods. Also allows the trade of crafting reagents for garrison resources. Level 2 grants access to the Shatari Defense or Laughing Skull factions. Oh, really? The Laughing Skull also unlocks the ability to acquire parts from around Draenor to build an auctioneer. Oh, cool! Level 3 increases reputation gain in Draenor by 20%. We've also got a couple of small plots. Let's see if any of these can synchronize well with any of the medium stuff that we can build. An alchemy lab allows the production of alchemy items and work orders. Enchanter's study. Okay, allows the production of enchanting items and allows non-enchanters to disenchant items. Nice. Also allows work orders. Engineering works allows the production of engineering items and work orders. Allows followers with the engineering trait to work here, granting a unique bonus. Also allows up to 14 work orders at one time. Level 3 unlocks engineering missions and allows up to 21 work orders at one time. Okay, I think I want to build the engineering works because Too Bad is an engineer. The Gem Boutique is for those who do jewel crafting. Scribe's Quarters are those who do inscription. Storehouses, what is this? Enables access to your personal bank and increases the total number of active work orders for all buildings by 5. Cool. A bank. We don't necessarily need this because we can always just hearth to that other place way out there that has all these facilities that we need. Let's see, level 3... Level 2 enables access to your guild bank. Level 3 enables access to an ethereal trader or void storage, and transmogrification increases the total number of active work orders for all buildings by 15. Okay, pretty neat. That's something that you probably want to get much later. It doesn't seem necessary in the garrison at all. Tailoring is for tailoring. Forge allows the production... Okay, that's for blacksmithing. And tannery is for leatherworking. And then there's the salvage art. Salvage art allows salvage to be occasionally recovered from missions. Increases your chance at recovering salvage from missions. In addition, you may now discover follower items in salvage. Greatly increases your chance at recovering salvage from missions. Okay. I think what I want... Yeah, I'm having trouble deciding now between the... Well, I can't really build any of the large things because we don't have a large spot open. We want to keep the barracks, obviously. And I don't know if we can like remove it. No, we can't. So we're gonna need to upgrade our garrison. Let's go ahead and select the Great Hall. Let's see. To upgrade this, we need level 100 and the quest My Very Own Fortress. Okay. All right. So we can't even begin to think about what to do with the rest of these buildings until we're level 100. So I think the decisions that we make now are pretty important. And for me, the tavern and the lumber mill are the two choices that I want to consider. I like the tavern because it lets us recruit more followers, which lets me manage more missions for followers, which is pretty interesting stuff. But I also like the lumber mill because, again, I like to be able to build up resources. However, resources haven't really been a thing that I've been having trouble managing. I don't know. Allows you to mark small trees. Level 2 allows you to mark medium trees. I think we're going to do the lumber mill. No, I think that the tavern sounds to be the more interesting choice. Okay, let me put it this way. If I were to be playing this solo, I might very well do the lumber mill because the lumber mill would just let me play what I feel to be in an optimal fashion, which is to gather a bunch of resources so that whenever I can upgrade, I can just have the resources available. Resources are extremely important to me in strategy. But because I'm recording this for YouTube, I think the more interesting choice will be the tavern. Because of it just seems like one of those things that's a little bit more dynamic. So I think we're going to go and do the tavern, because I was debating between these two either way. I think the tavern will be the more interesting of the two choices, so I'll go ahead and do that one. So let's go ahead and drag this here. It's going to cost 100 resources, 150 gold, and take 1 hour. Click. Alright, so the tavern is building. Now for the small plot, we have 2 small plots. I definitely want an engineering works, because too bad's an engineer. Boom. Okay, so we'll do that. And I'm going to leave this empty plot right here just open for right now until I can figure out what I want to do with that. But for the time being, it does look like our garrison is finally getting built up some. We've still got 1,141 resources. And I just want to check on the progress of these missions real quick. 22 minutes, 52 minutes, 7 minutes, 23 minutes. Okay. Wait, how long until I get my... That's 52 minutes until the headpiece gear thing. The random loot for the head gear. Helmet slot or whatever. Okay. Well, I did not expect to spend this much time with the garrison stuff right at the start of the session, but I think we're all set to begin questing again. There's another quest out here, speaking of. Oh, it's the pet tamer one. Okay, yeah. That's also fun. I do want to get some more into that. But that will come later. Now then, Duratan.
Welcome, friend of the Frostwolves.
Lokra has always lacked the patience and control of her older sister. She approaches problems head first and relies on her raw talents to succeed. Seeing the way her and Karg look at each other, I am not surprised she chased him all the way to Gromgar. What surprises me is that they made it back. As usual, I expect we have you to thank for that. You continue to honor us with your deeds.
In one another.
You fight with much experience,
find
Thrall.
strength.
Why do you not have a mate?
I do. I saw that my mate remained behind to care for our little ones.
You wanted her to stay? This is war. More than ever, this is when family belongs at your side.
I never looked at it that way.
What a strange green orc you are.